Hey guys, Rhine1988 here, doing week 22 on the DVD themes. This is my Tuesday review on Lucio Fulci's Zombie, or Zombie 2. Which one of those titles? And Zombie, or Zombie 2 was made in 1979, and the basic storyline for the movie is, it's like a breakout, basically. Starting in the beginning of the movie, first thing you see is a mind-blowing scene, in my opinion, of a gun. Basically, a guy walks in and points the gun to this body that has a sheet over it. And the body comes up, and you know it's a zombie. And the guy, or the human, it's not revealed in that scene who the person is with the gun. You get a close-up shot of the gun, and the gun firing and the bullet hitting the zombie. And I thought that was very creative. It was not a fast, scene, which was great. So, and then the first couple of minutes, I think about 20, maybe 15 minutes, or 10, is in New York, and there's a beautiful shot of the Statue of Liberty, and it starts off in a sailboat, and police coming up to it, and the first attack is from a zombie, and that's when it initially comes out, and a few, I believe they're reporters. First of all, I will say I do not have this movie. I've watched it, but I don't have the movie with me. But I believe they're reporters who go out and investigate this boat, and then it leads them and two other people going on an island and investigate, and it leads them towards the island. And the great thing about this movie is that you get, and I thought this was pretty neat how they did this, and I don't know if I'm the only person, but the island, when you first look at it, it looks so pleasant, and it's, beautiful, but there's always the danger ahead on that island. So you have that pleasant island in the daytime, but then there's danger on that island. And one of the greater scenes that gets talked about a lot is the scene where a woman, it's the eyeball scene, and she's involved with it, and I think a lot of people know what that scene is. It is so detailed, and you cringe during that scene. I cringed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is one of the better scenes in the movie, and you kind of feel pain for the character. At least I felt the pain. I would hate that to happen to me. So if you know what that scene is, or if you know what scene I'm talking about in the movie, it's very detailed and very graphic. And I just loved it. I loved that scene. So one of the other parts in the movie that I liked was the ending. And I liked the fact that, instead of like Night of the Living Dead having the original Night of the Living Dead and the remake, they're stuck in a house, and so they have more room. And with this one, they were stuck in like a cabin and on the island, and that's when the zombies started invading at night. And I thought that scene was just terrific. It was, if you were in that position, you'd be freaking out because you're in this small, kind of small cabin. Not really small, but small to where you would not be able to find a place to hide, or for very long. And so I thought that scene was really good. And then very last scene was also just absolutely terrific, and combining that with the music was great. And the music in this movie, I found very creepy and very chilling, in my opinion. I thought it was just unbelievable. So, another great part of the movie. So, overall, I really love this movie. Very enjoyable. Really good zombie movie. And the one thing I love about Italian directors is that they're not afraid to go out there when it comes to making horror movies. And I always think that Italian directors have their way of filming, especially horror movies. It's an art. It's an art more than grotesque. So, but yet you are watching something like that eyeball scene in this movie, and it's grotesque, but yet it's beautifully shot. It's very slow, and you're waiting for that anticipation. Oh, I can't say anything tonight. You're waiting for that one part in that scene where you're gonna cringe. And I love the close-ups also. In this movie, there are a few close-ups in this movie that are just so unbelievably great. So, I would definitely recommend seeing this. If you can rent it, if you can buy it, however you can, definitely see this movie if you haven't. Great movie. So, but stay tuned for this week because it is Lucio Fulci Week. If you didn't see DVD Fiend's his review, the DVD Fiend, his review on Monday, definitely check that out. And also come back for the other guys' Lucio Fulci movie review. So, and comment, rate, subscribe, add us as a friend. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for next week on Tuesday when I come back. Okay, guys, have a good day.